Peace. Peace to my divine infinite consciousness and peace to my divine infinite self in all realms and realities. We building about the three worlds, basically. We're dealing about the corporeal world and the atmospheric world and Ethereia, where, the most high exalted creators, angels reside and do the work. All right, so everything's connected. It's all connected. It's dealing in six, or equality. It's all one, and knowledge borns equality. Even though we can't see knowledge until it's manifested into wisdom, so something that is made into matter or matter, that's the point of when we being able to actually see the infinity of knowledge. But knowledge borns equality, and equality borns wisdom. But wisdom just borns wisdom on its own. And you're like, what's going on? Basically, everything deals with units in mathematics. You break down, it's real simple. Break down what knowledge is, just the units, the K-N-O-W, the know or the now and the ledge, and knowing the ledge, knowing that there is no ledge, but also knowing that there is a ledge and your ass can fall off. Just going overboard, doing too much. So, but dealing in equality with all things, knowledge can deal in equality with all things because it is all things, and equality, just add up the E, Q, U, all that, to Y, that's going to equal 2, and 2 is wisdom, and wisdom just borns wisdom, W-I-S-D-O-M, a wise dome, that's symbolic to the woman, the black woman, and so we had to give it a personification so we can understand it in its operation in reality, because there are seasons to this, and there's examples that we can get an understanding thereof. Like there's seasons like in the earth's development, just like there's seasons on earth. The earth goes through an inhabitable time, a desolate time, a building time, and just a destructive time. Like it's over, then it resets. Kind of like how the seasons does when it goes through a whole full year. So when we're dealing with transitioning, it's the same difference in seasons to get to Ethereia. You spend seasons in different parts of the world as you elevate. It's about buoyancy, not gravity like they try to feed us. This is a ultramagnetic field of life. Everything's drawn to it at its own equilibrium. That's why knowledge borns equality. And so they don't want you to notice and get in tune with your higher self by eating the right foods and getting to the right environment at this stage in this season to be able to get the rest of the downloads that you was lacking in the previous season, even though you may have got some good downloads, but it's some in this season that you just be like, oh damn, how did I miss it? Because you covered something very important last season that you're going to bring to the cipher that the other guys can pick up on, and goddesses and earths, can pick up on, and they can build, so. And this is like your prequel or prerequisite to becoming a full light being in Atmosphereia and Ethereia. But first, you got to get a high grade on and past this earth plane, get a high grade from earth so that you can be able to ascend. But doing the work here, the creator already showed you that there are cycles to this. And there's certain times, certain things may not go as planned. This is when you have to dig deep into yourself and be able to have the right understanding to bring out the right discernment, which is wisdom, to make the best decision according to your understanding and your knowledge, to show and prove that you are mastering this. You're meant to master this, all right? Most High, the creator, is telling you and showing you that you're meant to master self. So let me give you the clues to help you do it quicker. If not, you still got to have patience, but just be aligned with the one, with the flow of life, the ebb and flow of things, like the Tao. The Tao is like the creator's way of talking and communicating with you. So after you transition, there is a lighter form of density, just like clouds and shit. When the mist draws up from the earth and form clouds up in the sky, that's the same shit, all right? So with the physical body, when it's lived out its time physically, it can't hold that much time on earth, but enough to accumulate and get to a ripened age, which they will call RIP, but you're ripened, you're at a finished point, you're at a finished fruit state, like you're ready to be picked and harvested now, you know what I'm saying? And you're not like harvest by some beans right now. At this point, you're harvest by just the quickening of the Most High. It's not killing, it's really quickening. The kill comes from like a mortal or angelic being who hasn't mastered their own morale yet. And so when the Most High quicken, he causes the being to leave its body and to go on to the next realm or to the higher density, which is the same type shit, but you just can't see it, So, but here you're affected by it a lot more. If you have enough power to resist certain temptations that are low vibrational and you're born with the light codes to be able to do it, then it's best for you to exercise those gifts and skills and talents now. So it'll become a little easier when you transition, because the game is hard. These beings have been in their transitioning state for hundreds to, if not thousands of years for some of them. This is why you can get ruling, lower entities, or not entities, but just because we all entities, but just lower vibratorial angelic beings who want to rule man and tell you that God is in the image of them. Though we see, the humanoid creature as being like, he's the highest thinking vertebrae on Earth. So yeah, he must be a God. He must be bringing in all this. And yeah, you can grow to being God. You are a light being. But however, there is the creator. You can create things out of the creation, but you're not creating it. Now you can say, yeah, I have a part of the creation because I'm adding on to the cipher. Yes, you are, individually, and even with the shit that you don't know, unconsciously or subconsciously. Yes, that's happening. Accept that, But also, the all that is connected together is the creator. So the more you do and act upon your highest light, the more closer you can communicate with the creator. So yeah, the main mission and the goal is to get up off the planet, off the corporeal world, after living a physical life. But during certain times, there is certain angels that are ruling and acting as if they're the God of all our survey. Some do it with wars, some do it with hella treachery, some do it with, conniving and intelligence. Just depending on the time, how far they can multiply the thought and see what the thought can produce. But we're actually the proof of the Most High's vast knowledge and wisdom that we are still manifesting right now in a rebel form of putting everything back in its natural order. All right, so eat them fruits, berries, and melons. Take your herbs if you're sick. Get to the right environment. Heal yourself. If you've been in the wintertime, go in the summer. If you've been in the summer, get some of that little winter alkaline air. All right, so that being said, I love you, and I'll build with you in the next vid. Peace.